Hi guys, Dr. Kai here again, and it's time for another stream. This time, I do give you guys the opportunity to join the stream. I am in FleetCom, and I am in a voice chat channel that is open. So please join if you feel like it. That is. And yeah, I need to just adjust this. Nobody here yet, but for those people that watch the video later, I will continue to prattle on. I'm in space. It's quite late, so I'm not expecting many people to join, except Commander Bionic Emperor 35! I met your predecessor, Bionic Emperor 34. I didn't like it very much. I'm just joking, haha. Hi. Sup? Who else is here? I'm actually in a voice channel in FleetCom. You're welcome to join the stream if you want. I'm very tired, so I could actually use some people to do some of the talking. Why did that happen? Hi Benjamin, hi Peter, welcome to the channel, Bionic. So I'll just repeat one more time. What is that? There's a... What did the system look like again? Oh, that is the main star, fair enough. Okay, let's go to the nearest one. Why does this keep happening? Look at that. Something's clearly going on. I'm gonna have to adjust that, give me 1 second. That's better. I think that was the cause of the problems. Oh, the one that was discovered by... Actually, I don't know who it was discovered by, but it's been reported by, what's his name? Isakix. My good friend, whose name I do remember. Seriously, space should be this dark everywhere. I just love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, this window's too bright now. It's taking away from the ambiance. Oh, wow. So beautiful. Really beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to keep reminding until we at least get our first person. If we're going to get anyone, that is. I would like someone to join me on the stream. So I'm in a voice channel in FleetCom. I'm in Wing 2, I believe, or Wing 1. Cool. Where is it? Is it near the Coalsack by any chance? I can come pay it a visit, potentially. It's probably somewhere in the Pleiades, right? Hi, Commander Black. Hi, Chetan. Just realized that I've been kind of ignoring you on Discord, Chetan, but it's not because I'm not interested. It's just that I've been taking a massive break from Elite Dangerous at the moment, so it's like you keep telling me stuff about Elite Dangerous, but I'm taking a break from Elite Dangerous, so yeah, you just kind of have to be patient with me. Don't give up on me, Chetan. We're going now to the nearest planet here. We're right in the center of the Coalsack. We're looking for aliens. Someone come and join me in FleetCom. I'm in the Wing 2 channel. Darren, how can I help? I can't guarantee I know anything. Well, it's so small. How fast are we going? 11 times the speed of light. Okay, that's quite fast. Okay, if it's in the Hyades, then it's quite... It's like 10, 15 jumps, but... CBA! Wait, you live in Canada, right, Chetan? Or did I... I think you told me you lived in Canada, so yeah, in Canada it's quite, depending on where, it's still quite daytime-ish. Those coordinates are ridiculously accurate. So thanks. You must have just pasted them, I guess. You live in India? Why did I think you live in Canada? And how are you stuck in the office in India right now? And isn't it like 4 in the morning? I think you are trying to deceive me. Alright, does anybody see any aliens? I mean, we're about 4,000 miles up, but you never know. Cool. So Darren, you wanted some advice? If I can't help you, someone else in the stream can. To people just joining the stream, I am in a wing in FleetCom. So you can come and join me if you like. You don't happen to have a 32-bit... Darren, do you have a 32-bit operating system? Your Windows 7, is it 32-bit? Or is it 64-bit? Because I think that could be the problem. I think they've ended support for 32-bit machines. You want Xbox? Alright, I don't work for Frontier, so if you have a problem with accounts or something, you really need to contact their support. And they will help you. They have, like, the best support on planet Earth. They will just send you the game for free, you know, like... Alright, anybody see any aliens down there? Aliens! Don't know how people find these things, like, especially the day after launch. Like, is there, like, clues? Was there a clue to finding that location? That's just been found, the big barnacles. Because, like, look at this. Just this one planet alone, to look for barnacles like that will take a day. And you probably will miss it as well. Oh, right, okay, fine. If you contacted them and you got the ticket sent to your email address, they will respond within like 3 days. Maybe a bit longer if they're busy. Hey Lix, Lix, why don't you come and join me in my chat channel? I'm in Wing 1 in FleetCom, I believe. Okay, I should also be looking for unidentified signal sources. Foxtails, whole lot of fun, prizes to be won. I can't multi-core, I'm in a DBX. But you can join the stream with your voice. That's what I'm suggesting. Nothing's happened in the stream yet, so if you love it, then yeah. It must be really good. It's definitely gonna get better. So we're gonna find aliens. Oh, what's that? Look at that. Can you see that? That is big and black. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. I'm not black. I have been told on my YouTube videos that they think I'm black, which is fine. I don't mind being black, but I'm just not. It's an inaccurate statement. Hey, do you see the black thing? It went. That's so bad. It's a deception. There's another black thing. Maybe that's an alien.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, welcome to the stream. Who are you? That's the main question. I have my Oculus Rift on, so I can't see.
I'm a magical person.
You are a magic person?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is that your name? Magic person?
That completely my name. Didn't just make that up on the spot. let me.
Anyone else who wants to join the stream? We've got 16 people here. Someone must be brave enough to come into the voice chat in FleetCom that I am currently residing in with Magic Man. Who are you really?
Like, you pretty much just invited me, so yeah.
Your licks.
Yeah. Hello.
Yay! Right, you can finally clarify how to pronounce your name.
To be honest, I don't really mind anyway. Really.
Okay, cool. I mind.
Uh.
If people call me Dr. Callie, I always correct them. And they do.
There's no L.
I know.
Callie.
But they think there's an L because they obviously weren't wearing their glasses. Or are like me and have ADHD and tend to just read everything really quickly. No, I'm in the FleetCom server on Discord. So if you want to join, you can. What are you doing right now in game, Lixavia?
I'm currently AFKing the Barnacle Field for another encounter.
I mean, is it worth it?
Yeah, I got it earlier. I got the encounter earlier. Pretty neat.
I mean, it's just a scripted sequence. I'm sure it's beautiful, but
yeah.
You know what? I've got too many complaints about this game. I should keep them out of the stream. I should be positive in the stream.
Before today, I did wait 12 hours at various barnacle sites and got no encounter. So coming today and getting like one within like 10 to 20 minutes was pretty good.
Cool. I've got a suggestion for people to try. I tried really hard to do it myself, but I gave up. If anyone comes face to face with a what's it called?
Thargoid.
A Thargoid, exactly. And they turn off. I'll show you the setting. You go to options, graphics, and quality. All right, this one here, FX quality. Turn it off. Turn it off, and then when the Thargoid faces you and it fires its yellow beam, take a really high HD screenshot where you press Alt F10, and I think that it doesn't work in open though. I think it only works in solo and private groups, because I think there's something to see there. I've got like a low quality image of me doing exactly that, and it looks like there's a face. Turning the FX quality off like gets rid of all the glare, so you basically just get the cockpit of the Thargoid ship lit up. And if you take an HD one, you can zoom right in. You can change the settings. You can make like a 16 megapixel picture, for example. So, anyone who wants to try that, feel free. And has anyone got any suggestions about where I can explore? Because I want to find one of these mysterious locations, and I hope that it's not just the big barnacles. I hope there's like some other cool thing to find. And I want to find it. Someone has suggested where is this? The coal sack. So we're having a quick look around here. Nothing obvious or crazy has happened just yet.
Oh.
Where are you from? You're from England, but whereabouts? If I may. You don't have to give me like the postcode. Wait, is something happening?
Yeah, Commander Comrade. He's in a lovely Federal Corvette at the site.
Yeah. Is he shooting the aliens?
No, he's shooting me actually.
He's shooting you?
Yeah.
What are you in?
My Cobra.
Okay, well you don't really stand a chance.
I love it to bits. Yeah.
I love Cobras too. There's nothing here. UK Northwest.
The funny thing is sorry. the funny thing is that Comrade actually sent me a friend request yesterday, and now he's just attacked me and he said sorry. Yeah, he said sorry for attacking.
Tell him you're kind of hurt. But you could still be friends.
I mean, in all fairness, the Cobra is a bit of a tank.
Is it?
Great, yeah.
I wouldn't have pegged it as a bit of a tank, not against a Corvette.
Throw a prismatic shield gen, and the other two class 4s is hull reinforcements.
Okay.
And it's pretty weighty.
Fair enough. Okay, we're in a new system now. And we're gonna go to this planet. Ooh, what time is it? It's 11. I'm gonna turn my fan on because I'm really hot. But if it becomes really loud on the stream, can you just let me know straight away so I can...
Yeah.
Tell me if you can hear this.
Well, I don't have audio of the stream, I only have it.
Will you hear me? So can you hear that?
Yeah.
You can? Is it annoying?
No, I can't hear it.
Can't hear it at all?
Nope.
Ooh. Alright, anyone in the stream, if you can hear my fan and it's annoying, please tell me. I like to aim for high quality streams. I can always get up and open a window. But the fan is the quickest solution, so... let me know. And I'm definitely open for suggestions about where to go. And by the way, your joke yesterday really cracked me up.
I know, that's great.
I'm okay. Okay, wait, hold on. I missed the messages. Monkeys says, still no idea if they added caves yet. No, they have not added caves. They didn't... If you type the word planet in the patch notes, it appears 3 times, and not one of it is anything to do with improving planets. Apart from one thing, actually, I take it back. I don't know if you ever noticed, but sometimes the ground texture would shake, and they apparently fixed that. So I haven't seen that, so that's good. It's quite immersion breaking, especially if you're in VR. But that is really just a glitch fix, not a quality improvement. I have to say though, I mean, look at that. Just, it's still amazing. All my complaints. It always blows my mind when I land on a planet-sized planet. Yeah. Even though the colors, I don't know.
Yeah, like, although it's a bit of a stupid idea, the best thing to do with some griefers is actually have them on your friends list.
Yeah, why?
Because you know where they are, for one.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they do actually think twice about attacking friendlies.
Right. Well, that does make sense.
Yeah.
That kind of does make sense. All the fun stuff. Before you prod, what does prod mean? Is there an alien in there? Nope. Maybe there's an alien over here. Nope. No aliens. Alright, I need some more suggestions about places to look for. You know what? Let's study the galaxy map and think, if I were Michael Brooks, where would I put mysterious locations?
Raxilla. That's one location.
Yeah, but we don't know what that is. What is that? Look at that. This system is just dot dot dot. Oh, okay. Ah, clever. They've changed that. Poke.
Yeah, so
Mess with.
three very heavily armed griefers are at the new Barnacle site.
Yeah. Yeah. Hoping to shoot some barnacles.
Was actually a pleasant surprise, the Barnacle site. If you've seen pictures of it. Yeah.
Right. What is this? Pencil Nebula. Never been there before. I've been to the Vela Dark region. There is no inner star for the Pencil Nebula, so that I don't think Michael Brooks would put something there. You think the California Nebula has something interesting? You know, Chetan is clever. I have been pronouncing your name right. The stuff he sends me, like on Discord, is very, very deep. He's got that kind of mind. He's good at solving puzzles. So if he says California Nebula, I'm going to take him up on that. 22 people on the stream, welcome. This isn't, unfortunately, the most interesting of streams because all I'm doing is searching for things that are impossible to find. And now I'm going to do about 20 jumps to the California Nebula. That might be more, actually. Let's see. 33 jumps, oh my goodness. You know what, I don't think I should do 33 jumps in the stream. That's about 25 minutes of just me jumping. Yeah. And to all the people that have just joined, yes, I have Discord. I'm in FleetCom. I am in wing number 1. And anyone's welcome to join the stream. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let you guys down and make a boring stream. I'm gonna jump these 22 jumps, 33 jumps, whatever.
Where did you say you're heading to?
California Nebula. Giovanni, who was heading towards me, take note. I'm relocating. Sing a different song for every jump. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's the mother-loving Dr. Kikikai. Jimmy Jim.
I've now survived a Corvette and a third alarm.
What is that? Look at that! I found something interesting. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wait. Oh, it's less interesting than I thought it was. 24/7. 27 for me. What does that mean? Isn't it 24/7, not 27/4? I'm so confused. What else am I trying to say? Oh, I was talking about something. Oh yeah. Are we gonna do some jokes again? Or
I can have if there are any more.
Should I give you guys a riddle? Oh, I can't wait till we can land on these planets. Look how gorgeous that is. Seriously, we need a massive exploration update. Okay, so I'm faffing around too much. Let's keep going. What should I sing for this one? I got one.
Yeah, as much as I want to rant with you about exploration.
Yeah, we can do an exploration ranting stream at some point. In fact, we probably can now because I'm doing loads of jumps. But I have to sing a new song for each one. So, you are my sunshine. Wait, I'm going to sing it in German. Du bist mein Sonnenschein, mein einiger Sonnenschein. Du machst mich glücklich, wenn Himmelgrau ist. Have we got any Germans on the stream? Did I get that right? You can get an invite to my Discord by finding someone who's on the Discord and getting them to give you the invite link, but I can't do that right now because I'm streaming.
That's one way to do it.
So, for example, Xavier has clearly got access. I need to fuel at some point. Can I fuel the next one? Yes, I can. It's a fuel star. Wait, is it called a fuel star because everything else is not? God, I love this new system. So, yes, exploration to me is dead now. I mean, this new tantalizing, mysterious locations thing is kind of enough to draw me in. I mean, it gives me something to stream about, so I'm streaming, but I just, even that is like, what are the odds of me being the guy to discover something? So it's not much incentive to log in. And of course, I'm sick to death. I've seen everything over and over and over and over. I've seen every possible combination. I've sat there outside every single type of planet. I've like relished in it. I've pretended I was there. You know what? I probably shouldn't be ranting.
I know the feeling. A bit too much.
What? Sorry? You know the feeling?
I know the feeling of going to a system and feel like you've already seen it a million times.
Yeah. There's nothing new right now. Basically, this is alright. You know, I know how to summarize it very, very succinctly. This game is a procedural engine, right? Everything in it is procedurally generated with some scripted stuff. I do not like scripted stuff. I mean, I like the idea of handmade planets, for example, but not little scenes on planets like that. That just bothers me. Like these barnacle stuff. But the point is, it's procedurally generated. And what does procedural generation do? Procedural generation takes a set of variables, and each variable has various options, like what it can be, various states, and it combines them not randomly, but based on a seed, based on a number, and that number is predetermined. And so basically, I'm going to stop saying basically now. In fact, those of you who want to do the Dr. Kai drinking game, you take a shot every time I say the word basically. And so basically, you have a set of combinations, which is quite big. I mean, it's like, for example, if there were 2 variables, you have 4 combinations. If there are 3 variables, it actually goes up by quite a lot. It goes up to 15 or 16 combinations. And if you've got like 10 variables, then there's loads and loads of combinations. However, if you play this game for 1,000 hours, you will still see basically every variation of everything. Or you'll be able to infer the rest, because you'll have seen every type of planet, every configuration of every type of planet, every configuration of every type of planet with every galactic backdrop, with every star, with every, you know, moon, all the combinations. And at some point, especially if there's no way to interact with them beyond just looking at them, you will get sick to death. Unless, you know, you're like a very different personality type to me. So I've got this dream that they just add more variables to the procedural engine. If they double the number of variables to the procedural engine, it will add like another 10 years worth of exploration to the game. Because there'll be, you know, exponentially more things to see. And obviously those 10 variables are going to have to be like things like atmospheric landing, gas giant landing, the ability to get out of your cockpit and walk around. That will add variety, and then adding life. Once you're adding life to the game, that's it. It will become my perfect game. I will not take the Oculus Rift off ever again. I will just get my wife to feed me through a straw. I'll have a bedpan, and I will just sit in this chair and do nothing but live in space. Because as long as they do it right, they do it to the point where they're, you know, similar to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has a lot of variation to see, but even in No Man's Sky, you kind of get to see everything at some point. I think Elite Dangerous could do a lot better, and they could add things like insects. They could add things like biomes on single planets. They could add. I mean, think about this, right? Plant life, exactly. Plant life is amazing. Amazing thing to think about. Animal life next as well. And they could have big animals, small animals. There could be dangers. They could add a whole new class. Like you basically go and photograph animals and study them and upload the data. And anyway, that's that. But let's go back to the whole variables thing, right? I don't know if anyone here has played Space Engine, but Space Engine has atmospheric landing. And, well, not landing. You don't have a ship in space. Or you can actually have a ship. I'm going to fuel up over here, by the way. So, in Space Engine, they have atmospheres. And I can't begin to describe the amount of variation atmospheres adds. Like, you think you get bored of the planets in Elite because at some point you've seen them all. And it's very soon. Like, it's very soon. Like, there's only like 4 or 5 different planet archetype, like geological archetypes. And it's true, everyone's like different, but you'll start seeing the same mountain types over and over and over again, same valley types, and the only thing that changes is colors, and they don't even change very much, especially after the Great Beijification, right? So when you add atmospheres, you add color variation that you can't begin to imagine. Like every single one of those planets now, even if the archetypes don't change in terms of the geology, every single one will be different in terms of how thick the atmosphere is, what type of cloud cover it can get, what color the sunsets are, what color the sky is, and it's just like one more variable to add. But you combine it with all the other things that vary, and you will, like I still are finding planets in Space Engine, and I play it for hours on end. I'm still finding planets where I feel like this is completely new. I've never seen anything like this, and this is beautiful. This is like really beautiful, and I want to live here, you know. I never get that feeling in Elite. I never say, I get it from space. If I'm looking down at ELW, I'll be like, yeah, this is a planet I would like to live on, but I don't know what it looks like down there. But on any of the landable planets, there's nothing that entices me. I never go, wow, this valley is really cool. This is actually the best valley I've ever seen. I want to build a base here. It's like, I never get that feeling. Okay, I've ranted on now. Now, what do you have to say? Except,
I was going to say, yeah, one of the things that I would love, well, a few things that I would love to see is sort of like the one-off encounters. So, like maybe a sun getting sucked into a black hole with a massive accretion disk.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Supernovas, although they'd be very rare.
Yeah. Mainly towards the rocky planets is like actually having rocks that look like rocks.
Yes.
Why I brought up Star Citizen, because their rocky planets actually look like rocky planets with rock,
100%.
not necessarily a coloured fancy mesh.
On that note, have you got an Oculus Rift or a Vive?
No.
Okay. Do me a favour. I mean, you don't have to, but anyone who's watching...
Go buy one.
Yeah, do that. And then either, if you don't do that, watch a video of it. Steam VR has... it's called The Lab, I think, or Steam Lab, or VR Lab, something like that. It's like a free demo for the Vive, but obviously works on the Oculus Rift as well. And one thing that they have in that demo is a couple of scenes where you could just stand on a very, very realistic looking like, you know, place. Like one of them's in Venice, but the one I'm talking about is basically you're on top of a mountain and you're looking down, and like you can see down to the valley where there's like a town. It's like, it's massive and it's real, and I want games to look like that. That is a game. I mean, you can't really move around because they've only just made the mountain. You can walk around just like a very small area, but it looks so real because they've really based it on geometry. Like the rocks, the way. Well, you know what, I'm not even going to try to describe it because I'm not very good with words, but especially for something like this, you should really go and see it. But it even puts like what's it called, Star Citizen to shame. But I know exactly what you mean. The planets are so bland in this. They're so bland, and they're all completely convex. No wait, convex. Yeah, they're completely convex. There's no concavity at all. So there's no. Yeah, that's the reason why there's no sheer cliffs, and there's no scraggly rocks, and there's no like caves.
I sort of understand why they haven't done cave, to an extent.
It's hard to program.
But, yeah.
Why else?
But I just feel that you see, I think it's Pomochet 2C or something like that.
What, sorry?
I think it's Pomochet 2C or something like that. it's basically, instead of being a flat planet, it's just hills everywhere.
Yeah.
It looks like completely destroyed. But then when you sort of get down to the surface, and it's just basically bridges just everywhere. It looks amazing from orbit, but then when you actually get down there, it just sort of looks a bit meh.
What game are we talking about?
Elite,
Oh, right.
like one of the planets.
Is it a hand design planet? Not sure,
I don't.
Chetan.
So, but it's got a tourist beacon called like Extreme Hills or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Again, it's just a slightly more extreme version of something you've seen 1,000 times. Chetan's wondering if it's due to engine limitations, and I don't know. That's the problem, because they design the engine. They design everything from the ground up, really, this whole procedural stuff. So it could be that it is currently a limitation, but hopefully they will make a workaround in the future. By the way, Giovanni, so you have said that you would like to land on the water on a water planet. I don't know if there's different types of water planets, but I do know that at least one type of water planet, it's really cool, it doesn't actually have a sea. The sea kind of sublimates from the atmosphere. So as you just keep going down, the atmosphere will getting more and more dense, more and more dense, more and more dense, until it becomes liquid, like very gradually, which is a very cool idea. And they've actually done that in Space Engine. Space Engine is so much more accurate than this.
Yeah, it's sort of like we need a combined of Star Citizen, Space Engine, No Man's Sky, and Elite.
Yeah. Then you have the perfect game. You know what though? I'm telling you now, if I win the lottery, and I mean big, I'm talking like 100 million, one of those like Euros rollovers, which I never play, so I probably won't ever win. I'll keep like 10 million for myself, but then the rest of the 19 million, I'll start a company. I will just start a company. I'll hire the best people in the business, and we will make the perfect game. We will just make it, and we won't, worry about money or profits, which I think is really important to worry about. But if we were in the position we didn't have to worry about them, then we could actually make the perfect game, which is like.
Yeah,
really
I was going to
important.
say you may as well just buy Space Engine.
Buy space. Well, he's gonna make an API out of it at some point. He's gonna make an SDK, but that's like a good 5-10 years off. And I don't know what he's gonna allow. He might not allow modifying of it that much. Just kind of whatever. So yeah, Space Engine would be perfect. It would definitely be based on Space Engine, that game, like, or at least modelled around the same concepts as Space Engine.
Oh, Harry Potter's here. Oh joy.
Well, look, just be nice to him, and he'll be nice to you. Chetan, the trees in the space station don't show anything about the engine. They just show something about the design. But the engine can be improved. How many jumps have we got left? 20. Come on, guys! I'm in an open channel right now in Fleetcom, Wing 1. It's 11:30, so I can imagine you guys want to go to bed, or you've got sleeping wives and children and parents and brothers and sisters and
I want to stay up.
stepsisters and nephews and nieces and cousins and uncles and aunties and grandparents and grandchildren. Pretty much covers everything.
I was going to say, do you want to make a trip to the Hind Nebula whilst you're going that way?
Ooh, the Hind Nebula has some brain trees or something, doesn't it?
I am not sure.
Is there any chance you could post a link to the Discord server into,
Yeah, give me a second.
into the chat and YouTube? Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Do you know why I feel so passionate though? Like, this game is so amazing. Like, the entire galaxy to scale, just I just want it to be better. Just want it to be better.
I am 5 jumps from behind Nebula.
5 kilometers.
5 jump.
5 what?
5 jump.
Jumps. Where are you from?
UK.
Roughly where?
Midlands, roughly.
Okay. I am actually going to pause the stream. I'm not even going to stop recording. I just need to step away for a few minutes. Or like 30 seconds. Or like a minute at most. Let me just refill first. You know what? I'll do it while I'm refilling. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Uh-oh, I'm overheating. Ah. Can you join me in what sense? You want to join the voice chat? Yeah, come in.
I am trying to find the invite.
Yeah, you need to join Discord FleetCom, and then I'm in Wing 1. Where is this stuff?
Do you want me to post it in the chat?
Yeah, please, if it'll let you.
No.
Right, it won't let you. So, where did you get it? Just tell people where you got it.
I got it from General.
Alright. There is, if you type in FleetCom and Elite Dangerous into Google, there is a thread on the server, on the Frontier forums. That should tell you where it is. Should give you the link, so if you really want to come that way.
I mean, I would be able to post it if I had more. But...
You can post it with spaces if you want. Or something like that. If I had more than... There's only 9 people in this stream right now. I think we're going to kind of bring it to an end soon. I don't think people just want to see me jumping. But what I will do is I will keep jumping. Oh, this just shut up to 14. I never get these numbers. I wonder if it really does change like that. Point is, I'm going to go to the California Nebula. And then I'm probably going to log out because it's getting quite late. And then tomorrow we'll explore the California Nebula. In the meantime, we'll look out for any aliens. I've never been to the California Nebula. This is a first for me.
Yeah, there's brain. I know the brain. No, the pumpkins are out there.
The what?
The pumpkins.
Oh, in the California Nebula.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. Well, I would say, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful nebulas is probably the Hind Nebula.
Yeah, or Spirograph.
Um,
You disagree?
what? Can't remember that. The Blue
It's very,
Nebula.
very close to Hind Nebula. You should go and visit it. My speech is starting to slur. That's how tired I am. I haven't had any alcohol. Maybe I should have some alcohol. I do have some wine somewhere.
Every time you say basically.
Every
Macia 78, around the Barnard's Loop, the blue and black, the loop.
What about it?
I would say that's one of the most beautiful nebulas.
What was it? Can you? I need to turn the game volume down a bit because you're a bit quiet. What did you say it was?
Sorry.
The M.
Macia 78. It's the bluish and black one around Barnard's Loop.
Hold on. I'm not hearing the word you're saying, but I think I know what you're talking about. If I just find it on the galaxy map. What is that? Messier. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. It's got two little plumes. Nothing in the middle of them, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And what was the other one that's really gorgeous? The is it Vale West or Vale West?
Vale-
Yeah.
Vale West.
It looks a bit like a slug, like a radioactive poisonous slug, but it also kind of looks really gorgeous.
The internally, the Crab Nebula is beautiful.
The Crap Nebula.
Crab.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The Dumbbell Nebula as well. That once you're inside, it sort of feels like you're in No Man's Skies a little.
Yeah, that's true. Quick fact about Crab Nebula M1. It was formed. When was it formed? I forgot now.
Many years.
Yeah, but in like the last 1,000 years, and people saw it. I think it was like it's either either about 1,000 years ago or like 400 years ago. Either way, it was like very well documented because it was bright enough to be seen during the day. It's a supernova, and yeah, and then it faded away. I think it was like 400 years ago because then it wasn't long after that they pointed a telescope there because the telescope was like sort of recently invented. I could be talking out of my bottom, so if anyone wants to Google this and correct me, I'm perfectly happy for them to do so because I do like to be accurate, especially when I'm talking to 15 people. But anyway, the point is...
I was going to say, you may as well do a trip to the Hind Nebula whilst you're like 2 jumps away from it.
What is that, 2 jumps away from the California?
No, the Hind Nebula.
Am I 2 jumps away from it now? Oh, I'm in Hind sector, so...
Yeah.
Let's take a look, where are you?
I'm like 1 jump away from it.
Alright, see if I can see it just with my eye.
It's a planetary, so good luck. Like, even on the galaxy map, you can only really see it when you're like on the star.
Oh, I'm quite good at this, hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, there's also the Lemon Slice Nebula, which is...
Can't be reached. Can it? Am I thinking of the wrong one? Lemon Slice can't be reached.
No, it's on the top of the galaxy. Like,
Yeah.
away.
Cat's Eye Nebula. Saturn Nebula. Oh yeah, I found it. Titari.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be a bit easier now that I'm like inside it, but
Inside what?
inside the nebula.
Oh, wait, you didn't update yet. Wanna grab a game with bro? I bring Cornish pasty. Hello. What do you mean wanna grab a game with bro? Who's bro? I like Cornish pasties though. So I don't care what you're offering. If you're offering to bring Cornish pasties, then I'm in. Is that okay, Brain? Do you find it odd that your name has become Brain? Just Brain, because people want to contract.
I wish they would, like, if they are going to update exploration, I wish they would get rid of the copy and paste nebulas.
Yes. Uh,
Like, it's alright to have them, but just at least make them like different.
yeah, I agree. Oh, itchy face, itchy face. Ow.
There's
Okay, so
also the LBN 623 Nebula, which is the purple one.
go onto the galaxy map and type in NGC 5873. That is really cool. That is really cool. Imagine being up here. This is like as high as the Brain Gone Dead. What's it called? Sagittarius Dwarf Galaxy. Is that the one?
Wow, that's pretty far.
Yeah. Alright, let's jump into the Hind Nebula. Hey, Whiskey Bravo 20 is online, and he probably doesn't know he's live in front of 18 people. Better tell him.
Yeah, it's like you're live to 18 people.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him to say something funny. Maybe he knows.
Yeah,
Maybe he's watching the stream, and that's why he's saying "my good friend" because he's trying to like show off to everyone that he's my good friend, which he is. Which he is. But
is
you know, what the hell is that? Hind mine?
yeah, so yeah, asteroid station.
Okay, I've never been to one of those, so let's do it. Where's Brain gone?
Say that again, sorry.
Say again. I said, where's Brain gone? That's what I said.
In the California Nebula, it's I think HIP 18077, and the planetary station in there that has the pumpkins, and they're pretty much like right outside of the station.
Oh, cool. Okay, guys, this is the Hind Nebula, in case you haven't been here.
I do find it quite amazing when you just go over a bit of space and you look at the visited stars and you just see like a little trail going through.
Yeah, it's like someone's just slapped a smudge tool in Photoshop, or not smudge, yeah, smudge tool, just right across them. Okay, guys, we are nearly at the California Nebula, but we're taking a brief detour to Hind Mine. We're in the Hind Nebula, and for those people that have never seen it before, here it is. Can't zoom out, unfortunately, because I'm in VR. What is that? I'm being interdicted by something. Well, I'm gonna submit.
I am not able to help you.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna see if I can actually take this person on. Imperial Courier. And they are expert. Yeah, let's take him down. Bye. Got nothing in shields.
Fun fact, I'm actually in my asp that I use for distant stars.
Haha. I'm in my ship that I never use for anything except for this. This is like a really cool backdrop for a fight. Look at that planet there.
I was gonna say, if you've ever done the challenges,
What
in the
challenge?
main menu, they always put you in pretty cool locations.
You mean like the tutorials?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the elite challenges, which are pretty easy.
Oh. Oh, he's running away. I am too dangerous for him. Oh, there's another planet there. I'm also too fast for him though, so... I don't think I can get him. He is mass locked by me, but not by much. Oh, he's turned around. No, he hasn't. I'm just too fast. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it before he can escape. I should be going for his drives really, but I forgot the controls. 20, 18, 15, 6, 5, 3, 1. Yeah! Don't mess with Dr. Kai. You AI piece of crap.
Unless you're in a Corvette.
What, sorry?
Unless you're in a Corvette.
Yeah, and then I'll just run away, so. That was a really cool fight. Not because I won. That was easy, but the point is we had 2 gas giants and a nebula in the background. That was just beautiful. Perfect place to interdict me. Are you going to the base with me?
Yeah, I'm like pretty much just sitting outside of them.
You're not. I can see you out in space. Or is that a mistake? You're in Super Cruise.
No, I'm just sitting outside in Super Cruise.
Okay, well I'm there now. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Wow. Gas giants just blow my mind every time. They're so big. They're so big. Do you hear that they crashed Cassini into
Yeah.
Saturn?
It was one of those things where I sort of heard it a few months ago and like hearing that it will do like several loop around the rings, and then all of a sudden it's like diving in like the morning. I was just like, oh, there she goes.
It's a shame that they didn't like have the cameras rolling or anything, or maybe they did, and we were just waiting for the images to process or something. I don't know. I think that's really cool.
I think it was just one of those things where, because it was so old, they could only send so much before it died.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's an asteroid station in the Witch Head Nebula.
Alright, I know. I think I heard. Aramis found that one. I think.
And there's also one in the Orion Nebula.
Yeah, there's also one like way out somewhere. I think NGC 8. What is it? 7. I can't even remember. One of the NGCs.
But back in my day,
7822.
there wasn't anything outside the bubble.
Really, I wasn't playing that soon.
That was back in Distant World sort of era. Like there was no other stations outside the bubble.
When did you change ship, by the way?
What, into my Cobra?
You are currently in an ASP.
Yeah, I went to Alcazar's Hope in Moro. It's got a shipyard.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I'm getting bad frame rates here. Let's dock anyway and sell some data or something. Oh, horrendous frame rates. I'm gonna have to have a flip of the graphics. Am I loitering? Just be quick.
You'll be surprised at how many times I've done that.
Loitered.
Got a station and still forgotten.
I've never done that, so I would be surprised by any number of times. I'm not saying that I don't do stupid things though. Definitely not saying that. Okay, shall I show you guys what I like to do when I come to a new station. So the first thing I like to do is I like to look at, well actually there's a better way of doing it. I go to the mission board and I like to look at all the factions that are present and then I like to look at what they are. So we got. Is broker a new type of organization?
What's this in? The mission board or
Or wherever. This is a faction type. I've never seen broker before, so that's cool. So you kind of get a flavor of what everything's like. And then you kind of look at all the information. So what's the population of the system? Only 10,000. Probably all living in this station here. What other
trying to see
stations
what
are
you
there?
mean on the
There's no other
screen.
stations. Alright, well it's the faction type. So if you go to status, you can also see it there.
Yeah.
Um,
No idea.
Broker, an organization that specializes in promoting synergy between disparate groups in order to incubate social and commercial growth. Wow, that is a thesaurus-worthy sentence. So yeah, that's one of the things. And then, kind of, what else do I like to do when I come here? Yeah, look at the state they're in. If they're doing well. So they're recovering from a famine and an outbreak. So things were bad here recently. So probably if you walk around and talk to everyone in the station, they'll have all kinds of horrible stories about friends and family they lost. And what about... Oops. Forget the controls. It's just A, right? Yeah. And the other group, the Taurus Mining Ventures, are doing really well. They're coming to an expansion and a boom, and they just recovered from an investment stage. So, and they're a corporation. So this is basically, they're the leading faction. So this is like, the whole thing's run by a corporation, which is pretty cool. There probably are citizens here, but they probably all work for the big corporation. Can't even imagine that, like an entire jurisdiction run by a corporation as, you know, the leading body, the government. All right, so what are we doing? We're gonna go into the California Nebula and end the stream.
No idea.
Ooh, I just made 500,000. Oh, I forgot. Exploration data is worth a lot more now.
Yeah, I think like new people have got like exploration so much more easier than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, back in the day when like 34 light years was just amazing.
Yeah.
Now you got like the occasional people who have nearly like 70 light years. I think. Was it 60?
I don't think it's... No, it hasn't gone up to 70. It might have gone up to like 63, 64, 65. I don't know. You know what? I haven't played long enough to know, but I don't think... yeah, when they introduced the ability to reduce the weight of the sensors and life support, what was the other one? One other one. I think maybe people might be able to get fairly close to 70 if they got perfect rolls and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Before then, at least, the highest was like 62, and that was unheard of. So also, another interesting thing about this place, whenever I come to a place, I just like to get a feel, like what it's like to be here. So they're producing chemicals. They got quite a good clothing. Oh wait. Sorry, they're producing hydrogen fuel. I got it backwards. And microwave cooling hoses.
I mean, the thing with this update is they haven't really shown anything sort of remotely like what we got in Guardians, where they had the system with like the ruins, and they had the Barnard's Loop in the background, so you could actually like locate where that planet was.
Yeah.
There's just nothing like
well,
that.
even that, I don't know how he did it. That's just ridiculous.
I think he
ridiculous.
sort of narrowed it down to like a few occasional stars and having Barnard's Loop in the same sort of area.
I'm still like really impressed. I remember doing that. They had a competition. It was a competition like locate this planet, and whoever gets it closest wins. I can't remember what it was. And there was plenty of clues in that. There was Andromeda. There was other stuff. I spent hours trying to locate a planet that had that exact view and angle. It's hard. It is really, really, really hard. And I'm not like an amateur. So how he did that, it took him a while. So that's not surprising. It must have been very hard to pull off. Very, very hard. The amount of stars between here and Barnard's Loop, by the way, it's just there's like a million stars between here and Barnard's Loop, like in a tunnel that's 1 by 1,000 light years, let's say. Just to find the right one is just stunning. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of mining going on here, and obviously bio-waste, and they want weapons, they want bio-reducing linen and HE suits.
I was gonna say you haven't renamed your ship yet.
I haven't what?
Renamed your ship.
Oh yeah. What should I call this ship? I need a reference from some of my favorite shows, like maybe Dragon Ball Z. Is anyone still on the stream? We've got 19 people, but no one said a word. Do you think they're just listening to us ranting on? All right, let's get out of here. Unfortunately, this game is still so basic. I can't even get out and speak to anyone here and have a walk around. So I've got nothing further to do beyond looking at little generated stats, faction names and stuff. If anyone's still on the stream, can you say something? I'm getting kind of creeped out. It's been like 15 minutes since someone said something. Oh wow, look at that. Remember, we're in FleetCom, and we are in an open channel. Anyone's welcome to join. Although I will be going to bed pretty soon. It's nearly midnight.
Yeah, I won't be too far off as well. I think I'm just going to stay insisted for now.
Right. Right, I'm not. I'm going to go to the California Nebula because I've never been. And I want to be hyper-addicted or something. Hello, Doctor. There was a massive Thargoid barnacle site found yesterday. Yes, we know about it. I don't want to go there, though. I really don't want to go there. I want to go to something new. I want to discover something that's like random. Not some highly scripted. Hey! I've been here, apparently. How did I even get here? Okay, so maybe I have been to the California Nebula.
Probably passed through it.
Well, I didn't. It sees me going in, but it doesn't see me coming out. Maybe I went there and blew up. Oh wait, no, there's two trails here. One going in, one coming out. So I went to the edge of it, but I never went in. Unless there's like a highlighted one on the inside. Either way, let's go home. Let's go back. Have I got the system map of this?
Which system was that you went to?
KH-V Charlie 2-0. Why? Why?
Have you got it on visited stars or security? Because it's got
what?
there.
I got it on last visited.
Okay.
What am I wearing? Gimp suit. Muggsy, you're in VR. That's cool. I am wearing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I am wearing... What am I wearing? A t-shirt. Why did you want to know what I'm wearing? What is wrong with you, Nicholas? My clothes are of no consequence.
Yeah, one thing that I also like, I think it was Commanders. So sure, whichever update added the mega ships.
2.3.
Yeah.
Or 2.2. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just made a noob mistake, by the way. Crashed into the planet.
Oh.
Into the star, I mean.
yeah, I just feel that that was like such a massive leap forward in sort of things to find.
I never found one. I didn't find it very interesting. Maybe it's because I was already getting sick of the game. I spend way too much time admiring ships and stuff. Oh, my eyes are starting to get dry. I might not make these last 10 jumps. I really appreciate that. I haven't been in that much. When I say a funk, what does the funk mean? I haven't been like sad or anything. I've just been bored of the game. I'll tell you one thing that did make me sad though. And I'm still sad about it. I'm bearing all. This is Dr. Kai bearing his innermost soul to you guys. It coincided with the time I've been away. I wonder if it contributed, but basically we had our eyes set on this house that just came on the market the day after we found it. We found it online from a previous listing, and then the very next day it came on the market. We thought it was like a sign, so we went and saw it, and we fell in love with it. Oh my goodness, we proper fell in love with it. It's like this house is situated right in the area we want to live in, and it's the one house in this entire area that has an unrestricted view of Manchester City. Like, it's right next to a park, and the park goes downhill, and it keeps going down for about 2 miles, and at the end of those 2 miles is like the skyscrapers of Manchester City. So it's right next to a park, and it's got the most amazing view, and the people who live there built this balcony that opens right out from the ground floor. Well, it's not the ground floor because it's a weird house. It's like this. The first floor is the floor you come in through the front door. But then you can go downstairs to like the garden floor. So it's a raised balcony, and it's just a balcony that has the most stunning view. Like, absolutely gorgeous view. And we proper fell in love with it, but we couldn't afford it. We were waiting for some money to come, and the money didn't come in time, and someone else bought it. It was really long and protracted though. This whole thing happened over the course of an entire year. Oh, sorry, not year. 6 months. And when I finally lost it, it's very sad. Very sad. Because it's like you fall in love with a house and then it's just gone forever. I mean, maybe not forever. Maybe in 10 years' time these people will move out. It's unlikely. I just have to settle to this new reality that I'm not going to get this house. So that has been, it made me feel quite down. I don't know if anyone else has ever been through that, like fallen in love with a house and then lost it. But I've had other people tell me that they know exactly how I feel because they had the same thing. What are you going to say?
I've just noticed a weird bug. If on the galaxy, on the system map, sorry, if you look at a planet, you can see whether its rotation is locked or not.
Yeah.
But if you go in through the nav panel and you go to the surface map, the planet, like when you go into the planet view, the planet is actually rotating.
Yeah.
But if you go through it through the system map, so if you sort of scroll into it or you click onto the surface map, it won't be scrolling.
Right. Okay, that's not that huge a bug.
Yeah.
But well noticed. You can write a bug ticket. David Braben himself will fix it for you. Apparently I've been critical of David Braben. What? Have I? Of the Braben. I have not. Well, I've been critical of his game, if that counts. Okay, so Chetan definitely had a worse experience than me. I'm sorry, that's just, yeah, you make me feel less bad. You lost your house in a tsunami, okay. That definitely one-ups me. I hope you're okay, and I hope you're able to get through that. That sounds absolutely horrific. It's happening in America now. You're seeing all kinds of people losing their houses due to the Hurricane Irma. And what was on before it?
No idea.
Yeah, so I have been in a funk, Nicholas, because of that, I guess. Maybe a few other things, but generally very happy, optimistic kind of guy. Nothing's changed in that regard. Especially because we're on our way to see the California Nebula. I wonder why it's called that. Anyone? Anybody? Why is it called the
Run.
California Nebula? But anyway, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Nicholas. Looking after my mental health. It's definitely an important thing to do, especially when Space Madness kicks in. But if anyone is willing to give me like £1 million, I can probably offer it to the people that live there and say, like, I'll buy the house off you for £1 million. That's basically my only hope right now of getting that house. So if you just give me £1 million out of gratitude for all the streaming and guides that I make, then I will definitely not decline it. And I might even pay you back one day. Good night, it's Mark. Is your name Mark or it's Mark? Thanks for joining us in the stream.
I just came out of Super Cruise 700 meters above the ground.
What? How did you pull that off?
Going towards a mountain and then stopping above it.
Oh, right. That's really interesting. You mean glide? No, Super Cruise.
Yeah, Super Cruise.
Okay. So apparently, the California Nebula is an emission nebula located in the constellation Perseus. It's so named because it appears to resemble the outline of the US state of California on long exposure photographs. Thank you, Muggsy. Muggsy, did you say you had VR? Because I always like to play with fellow VR people. It's like we have this view of the game that other people don't have. And it's like, you know, like when you and me interact, we're interacting in the world like proper. We're there. Whereas we're not. Whereas when we interact with 2D people. Whiskey Bravo 20, woo! Wait, did you talk to me? I completely forgot. Invite me. Oh, see, when I'm streaming, I ignore that chat. So, sorry, Mark. I did talk about you on the stream before you joined, so you might want to watch the video when it goes up. For the first time? I've got an animal in this room. Chichi. Chichi, what are you doing? You should be in bed. Wow, congratulations. First time ever in VR. Wow, your mind is about to be blown tomorrow. I wish I could go back to the first time. I went 3 weeks without it recently because I had to send it back and get a replacement. And when I got it back, it was almost like the first time again. It quickly wore off. VR needs a massive like injection of games, things to do. Even in this game, like there's a few things that really need fixing. We need like better contrast. What?
Yeah. At the minute, I'm sort of waiting for the Gen 2s to come out.
That's what everyone says. But why don't you just spend your time using the Gen 1s while you wait? I don't know. Maybe you're right. To be honest, you're not missing out much because there really aren't that many experiences right now. There's quite a few awesome ones, but it's just not enough. Like, think about PC gaming. Like, 10 new games, awesome games, get announced every 2 or 3 months. And then there's like 100 small games that come out every month. Whereas in VR right now, we're really getting nothing. I think there's like 7 AAA games that are either exist or have been announced. And that's it. There's a few other like sort of semi-big ones. Still kind of indie-ish, not hugely long games. But I don't know. It's just not enough for my liking.
10 minutes later, I'm still trying to land on the mountain top.
I'm just talking to people on my stream. Mark. Oh, you're playing it. You're going to be using a DK2. Ah. Okay, I'm not sure if that still works. Speak to Aramis, he knows. Mugsy, yeah, I got the same feeling. I find it very hard to play 2D games nowadays. Although I just did a massive stint in Ark, which I've quit now. But I played Ark. I did like 400 hours in Ark because it's just such a. If the game's like really good, then I can definitely play in 2D. But it took me a long time. When I first got 3D glasses for my PC, like in 2011 or something, for a long time I couldn't play 2D games anymore. Like a very, very long time. It really changed the way I perceive games. But I can play them now. Okay, this is the last 2 jumps, I think. Using triple orbit here. Oh, goodness me. This is it. Ooh, A or B class stuff. B class.
Hey, just wondering, are there any like other locations like the M67 cluster or similar thing?
What? That can only be reached with secret jumpings. What's it called? Special supercharged jumpings.
I would say so.
I don't know. Not that I've heard of. I'm sure there are like stars, individual stars, and individual like places you can reach. Supercharged jumps. Like I think someone broke a record recently. I saw on the forums where he got to the lowest point in the galaxy. I think he got 3,200 light years below the galactic plane, and he was able to get back as well because it was a neutron star. This is a cool system, by the way. So yeah, there's loads of cool things you can probably still do with that. See you, Mark. Oh.
I have to say, the Pleiades Nebula now is really nice looking back at it.
Absolutely. I wondered for the longest time why it wasn't a reflection nebula. It's just some weird emissions nebula. Didn't make any sense.
I'm gonna say it's gone through like two changes recently.
Recently?
Well, I say recently. In its lifetime.
Yeah, well, I never saw the first one. What was the first one?
I think it was a copy paste blue, not blue, purple, black, and brown.
Or like the Witch Head?
If I remember correctly.
I just realized you get to see where you came from. They've really, really improved this root plussing thing. Like, I'm so impressed. You kids, man, you don't know how good you've got it. Wow, look at this. Look at this. What a sky. Alright, to my 14 people watching, this is my last jump. Unless something crazy happens, like I get hyper addicted or something, I will be logging out, but we can explore the California Nebula tomorrow. If you want to head over there whenever you can. I can't guarantee I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I do aim to stream tomorrow around the same time. So we'll be exploring. I will be in an open chat channel again, so you're welcome to join me. And you're welcome to explore with me as well. What was that I just saw? I just saw something. There's a nav beacon here. Why is there a nav beacon here? Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh wow. There is a ammonia world here. And there is a base. This is the base probably that has the pumpkins, right?
No.
No? High tech. Yeah, I'm gonna go and park outside the ammonia world and maybe something cool will happen over there. It's only 250 light seconds from this star. They normally need to be a lot further than that. I mean, 250 is quite far from an M class. Is this an M class? Let's take a look. Looks like an M class. Yeah. Come on, tell me what you are. Oh, it's a class M, right. I say M class as if it's Star Trek. Back in my day, we only had the colours green and blue. Red was only invented when I was a teenager. We had to make do without being able to stop at traffic lights. And women's lipstick was really boring. And creepy. I'm joking. Of course that's made up. This nebula's like really dark, like blood red. What is that? Oh, that is me. Alright, I'm gonna crash right. What is that line around it? Boom. Did you see that? Did you see that? I did that on purpose. Okay. We're above a creepy Omania world. I don't see any Thargoids. I'm logging out now. Thanks very, very much for joining me on my stream, Xavier, and all my viewers, who I am extremely grateful for. Like, why on earth would you spend your time watching me? I really, really am grateful.